Welcome to day 12. Today's verse is quite interesting, eliminating things. Let us see that. Nakore manakrodaha kodakari. Nakore manakama nana vikari. Nakore manalobaha angikarum. Nakore manapmatsarodham babaru. So, this is quite interesting, which says, Nakore mana, O mind, please have not what? Krodha, anger, kama, lustful desires, sexual attractions, matsara, envy, dhamba, hypocrisy, baru, quarreling. So here when he says Matsya Dhamba, we are supposed to understand and started with Krodha, we have to understand that all the Shattvikaras are included here. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada and Matsarya. And we have left out some words here. That is Ha means this. This means what? These what do you call qualities. That is Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada and Matsarya. What happens? They produce grief. Grief means kodakari, we studied, or vikari, bad effects. So a person who has these negative tendencies, they will be always gloomy and in a different dull mood because of its effects. When sarvada at all times, whenever you have that, you are off. Angika room, if you give shelter. So don't be under the shelter of Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada and Matsarya, which gives you eternal grief at all times, producing bad effects. But harbor good feelings like love, empathy, sympathy, giving, caring, sharing, truthfulness, honesty. There are 64 qualities which we have seen earlier, not in one shot, but in different instances. One day we will take exclusively on those 64 qualities that we should have about moralities, other things. So these things we should not have. Very clearly our author Dasaji says, when we have seen the word by word meaning also. You see, in all the 4 lines he has started with the same thing. Nakore mana, oh mind, please don't harbor. Oh mind, please don't have. Oh mind, please don't entertain. Oh mind, please don't go behind. See, all the 4 lines he has started with please don't, oh mind. You see, you have to cajole the mind like you cajole small children. You can't fight with the mind, my dear friends. You have to educate the mind. You have to make it understand the pros and cons. That rigidness will not yield results. Oh mind, have no anger. Don't be passionate. Don't be lustful. Because the bad effects are tremendous. In fact, even the other day we have seen Krodhat Bhavati Sammoha, Sudipramsha, Buddhinasha, Pranashyati. We have seen just with one quality, negative quality of Krodha, anger. I think in Bhagavad class we have talked about this at length, maybe for 3 sessions or 4 sessions we have talked only on this. Krodha, by anger, how it clouds the mind. When the mind is clouded, how discrimination vanishes. When discrimination vanishes, how we behave in unorderly manners. And the net end result is pranashati, total destruction of the self. When we don't have discrimination, we do all sinful deeds and we justify them. Always remember, anger is anti-Kundalini. The Kundalini rises from Muladhara up to Sahasrara, the Shat Chakras, and anger pulls it down. Because of discrimination, we don't know. Not only anger, not only any of these qualities like a chain. If you have one, the rest follows. Kama. We have seen elephants rubbing each other. That flare for skin, I tell you. There we lose a lot of energy, my dear friends. That vital energy has to be stored. Therefore, celibacy is what we see. We have to maintain the brahmacharya. One of the qualities in Tattvabodh class we have seen. What is celibacy? What is brahmacharitvam? Brahmacharitvam is not just at the physical level. Even the thought of it should not be there. The best example for this is Thakur Maharaj of Dakshineshwar, Swami Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Every being see that motherhood, motherliness. There is no place for lust. We are not animals, my dear friends. True. So with this excessive indulgence, nowadays, earlier days it is only for progeny that they used to get engaged, but now for pleasure, which is anti-Kundalini. It pulls down the energy. It makes human more animalic in nature. And the non-gratification of that leads to a lot of other feelings. So the best thing is to remove the seed of that from the mind. How to do that? Keep yourself so busy, so engaged in satsang that you don't have time to think. For students, engage yourself. Now it is lockdown for 20 days from today. Engage yourself in studies, in assignments, in homeworks, in group discussions about the subject topics. You have your Google Meets, Zoom Meets with the teachers, interaction sessions. Keep yourself engaged. A lot of puzzle games, mathematical games, coloring games for young children in systems, in Androids and all. Take that, color, take a photograph of Krishna, color it, take a photograph of Ram, outline photograph of Ram, color it. A number of ways to keep yourself busy. And I tell you, parents, you have the Herculean task. You are supposed to channelize. Children are like forceful water. You have to channelize the water in the proper direction, or else it goes waste. And later on, regretting is of no use. Build bridges wherever they are required. Build dams and store the energy. Don't let it go waste. Time and tide waits for none. Time lost cannot be gained. This is our first and last birth. That should be the attitude. And that is how we should perceive towards salvation. As we are speaking about moksha now. And every moment, live the next moment you are not alive. So you live to the brim, to the fullest, best, non-hurting the self or non-hurting the others, always smiling, laughing, be happy. This is the way to Godhood. Not with jealous and hypocrisies, artificial faces. So with this, we conclude today's session. Thanks for being with. Kindly like, share, and subscribe for this.